The vote was decisive, 412-0. The Galactic Council had unanimously agreed to implement the Human Limitation Protocol. No human representatives were present. They hadn't been invited to their own sentencing. "It's decided then," Chancellor Vrosk announced, his translucent form pulsing with satisfaction. "Humans will be restricted to their home system, their technology capped at level 2, and their reproductive rates regulated. They're simply too chaotic, too unpredictable for civilized space." The council members dispersed to their respective chambers, confident in their decision. Humanity had been notified through standard channels. They had 90 cycles to comply. On the 89th cycle, the humans arrived. Not with warships, not with diplomats, with 23 billion civilians. They came in everything that could achieve faster-than-light travel: colony ships, cargo haulers, personal yachts, even retrofitted mining vessels. They jumped into every major system simultaneously, flooding space lanes, overwhelming traffic control, creating the largest coordinated migration in galactic history. Chancellor Vrosk called an emergency session as reports flooded in. "What is the meaning of this invasion?" he demanded as Admiral Jessica Turner entered the council chamber, dressed not in military uniform but in civilian clothes. "Invasion?" Turner looked genuinely puzzled. "This is evacuation. You voted to contain us in Sol System. We're just making sure all humans get home before your deadline." 23 billion humans don't live outside Sol. "They do now," Turner shrugged. "Amazing how quickly people relocate when they hear their rights are being voted away. Every human in the galaxy is heading home. As requested." Counselor Thekval's feathers ruffled in alarm. "But that's 40% of our medical staff. 60% of our engineers," added the Yothari representative. 90% of our asteroid miners," squeaked the Rig-Elian delegate. Turner nodded sympathetically. "We tried to give 2 weeks' notice, but you know how it is with mandatory evacuations. People just drop everything and leave." The implications hit the council like a supernova's shockwave. "You can't all just leave." Vrosk's form flickered erratically. "The galactic economy will collapse. Supply chains will fail. Entire sectors depend on human workers." "Should have thought of that before voting to cage us," Turner replied calmly. "Oh, and there's one small complication." She gestured to the viewing wall. It showed the Sol System, now surrounded by the largest fleet assembly in human history. Not warships, civilian vessels. Billions of them, packed so densely they formed a sphere around humanity's home. "We're home now," Turner explained. "All of us. But here's the thing, Sol can't actually support 23 billion additional humans. We'll need resources. Food, water, raw materials. Then trade for them. We'd love to, but you've restricted us to level 2 technology. That limits us to sublight trading vessels. At those speeds, a trade run to the nearest system takes 40 years. Round trip." The council chamber erupted in panic. "Also," Turner continued over the noise, "with everyone rushing home, we've had to abandon some facilities. The antimatter plant orbiting Vega? No one to maintain it. Those automated farming stations feeding 3 sectors? The AI needs human oversight we can no longer provide. The jump gate repair crews? All human. They're currently stuck in traffic trying to get home." "This is extortion," Vrosk accused. "This is compliance," Turner corrected. "You voted. We're obeying. Every human returning to Sol as commanded. Of course, if you'd like to reconsider the Human Limitation Protocol." "You planned this," Turner grinned. "The moment you called the vote without inviting us, we started packing. Did you really think you could regulate a species that turned space exploration into a competition to see who could strap themselves to the biggest explosion and survive?" She headed for the door, then paused. "The evacuation convoy will maintain its current position for 12 hours. If the protocol isn't reversed by then, we proceed with permanent relocation. All 23 billion of us. In Sol. Together. Forever." She smiled sweetly. "I'm sure the galaxy will manage fine without us." The vote to cancel the Human Limitation Protocol was 412-0. It took 30 seconds.